What is up, guys? Silly Summoning back with another video. Today I got the Mega Construx Razorback Blitz, so we're gonna get right into it. So I was lucky enough to find this set just kind of strolling through a Walmart. Yeah, I was one of the lucky ones and found it in the wild instead of just buying it online. Anyways, we're just gonna look at the box. Yeah. So taking a look at it, you can see the front art here with the Razorback itself, the Marine in the driver's seat, and then there's Kelly, there's the Brute, and then the Grunt. It's Victor with red weapons. You can't tell me anything else. It says, 2-in-1. Got some figures there. Halo Infinite, the name of the set. Yada yada Pro Builders. Here's the side. Shows the vehicle and all the figures. The back shows all the weapons. And then more art. There's Kelly about to blow the head off the Grunt. And then here it shows off the alternate build, suspension, and then the other sets of the Wave, I believe. Yes. And then here's the 2-in-1 gimmick being shown again. The top shows the figures like that. On the bottom is just legal jargon. Alrighty. So we're gonna open it. Razorback inbound. You're safe now. Okay, getting the box open, we're gonna count the bags here. So bag number 1 is the majority of the figures, or actually all the figures, as well as the brick separator. Bag number 2 is some black and gray pieces, like for the chassis, whatever you wanna call it. Number 3 is more the body. Number 4 is like the suspension and everything. And number 5 is the wheels, tires, already pre-assembled. That's nice. And then the instructions, very nice looking. Gonna flip through it really quick. Yeah, just basic Mega Construx instructions. Let's take a look at the back here. Let's see if there's anything. Part list. Here it just shows the other 2 sets of the Wave. Yeah, the Chopper and the Wasp. So yeah, that's that. So we're gonna get to building. So starting with the figures, we're gonna look at Kelly first. So Kelly is the Hermes armor. She has this gold printing on her legs and arms, the upper part. The printing on her visor is really nice. And yeah, it's basically the Hermes from the Series 3 Infinite blind bags, but just in this sort of off-white color. She comes with this gray tactical shotgun. One issue I would say is that you can barely move this head. It's gonna need some filing on that ball joint. But overall, the quality control on this figure seems to be really good, besides the neck issue. Here's the Brute. It's very purple, but I love it. It's got these shoulder pads from the Destiny line. So now they're in Halo. They look pretty sick. And he has the same helmet as the Brute from Series 12 of the Halo Heroes, I believe. Yeah. And he has a red plasma launcher. This helmet sort of reminds me of like the Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings. And especially with like the pale skin and everything. Yeah, it has some really nice like silver details on the chest and everything, and on the loincloth. The little toes are painted. And these are the updated feet that can fit on the base plates better. So yeah. And no quality control issues. Not really with the Brute. And here is Victor, or the Grunt Mule, with the red weapons. He's got a plasma pistol, spike grenades, and then the shock rifles on the back. So this is a little bit different than the one from the blind bags. He's got different printing on the helmet and different printing on the chest piece here. And he also has printing on the side now. And the arms are the weird, like rubbery, spongy ones. They kind of freak me out. This is my first time really handling a grunt with these arms. But yeah, the one minor issue I have is randomly out of nowhere. I'm not sure why, but my shock rifle came marred like this. And yeah, I'm a little disappointed with that. I might have to contact support and see what I can do, see what they can do. But yeah, overall he's a really good figure. And last but not least is the UNSC Marine, dime a dozen Marine, basically the same guy every time. He's got the ODST shoulders, the old style battle rifle, and the standard Marine getup. His face kind of looks like that. It's basically the Marine survivor with a darker skin tone. And the helmet is just the basic Marine helmet. Some QC issues I found was this loose foot. This one's a little bit loose, but not as much as this one. I can just knock it and it'll move. Yeah, I'm not much. I mean, I can do something about it. I can just get glue and then, put glue on this peg here and then put it back in, but wait for the glue to dry and then it'll be thicker. But yeah, the arm, actually, you know what, the lower arm is actually pretty fine. From what I've seen, I haven't gotten as many QC issues as other people have been getting. Like I'm able to put his head on. Some people haven't been able to do that. So I can say I did get a pretty good batch of figures here. So yeah, that's that. So here it is, the Razorback. And yeah, I already put some of the figures on it, including my mascot. So yeah, it can hold quite a few characters, all your Marines. It's pretty much just a troop transport hog at this point with pretty sick suspension. So taking a look at it, let's take off the figures really quick. And one thing to note is after I put Kelly's head on, after a while, it started to just kind of get used to the ball joint, so now it moves a little bit freely. So the QC's gone, I guess? I don't know. Kind of strange. Yeah, and I forgot to point out that the visor printing was pretty crisp too. If it'll focus on it. Hello? Anyways, you get the point. The visor printing it's pretty good actually. There's no problems with it. So yeah. Anyways, taking the figures out and taking a look at it by itself. Let's get rid of these guys in the back. And maybe move that out of the way. Alright, so here it is, the Razorback. And it's this really nice, like, silver pearlescent, I don't know, yeah, like metallic silver. And it's also got like other colors mixed in with it, like you can see on the hood right here. There's a brighter silver, grayish. This is like a dark gray. Yeah, there's like printing on the front with the lights. Right here it says no step on the hood. And there's also some printing right there. And then there's printing for this floodlight. There's a little bar up here going into the side. On the inside, there's the wheel. It spins. This piece right here has printing on it. It's red on black, so you can't really, you can kind of see it in there. But it is a little bit hard to see on camera. There's a good look at it. And then there's the lever in there in red. This is basically pretty much similar. The inside right here is similar to the Warthog, just a few different colors. Oh, and I forgot to point out the windshield. This is 2 pieces, which is really nice. So the glass and the actual like frame part are 2 separate pieces. And then UNSC printed right there. It's also printed on this side. Alright, yeah. And then there's this bar right here that your characters can hold on to. There's space in the back for them to chill out. There's a tailgate back here. There's printing on this piece with like red stripes, as well as this piece. They're either red stripes or I believe they're the tail lights. I'm gonna say they're the tail lights, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And there's the suspension on the bottom. And it's actually really cool that they point it out with these red pieces so it looks like actual suspension. And then the wheels roll pretty good. And the way this suspension works is it gets pushed up, but then it springs right back out. So you can do really cool shots like this, you know. My camera will focus. You can do really cool shots like this. You know, get it banking to the left or bank to the right. All kinds of things. Or it miraculously runs over Kelly. Who knows? You know, anything can happen. It's your world. So yeah, that's the Razorback. This thing's really fun. It's fun to mess around with. Some other details are like these bars in the front. There we go. These bars in the front here, and right here as well. And then these pieces, really sick. And then these step-up bars right here. And then right here as well can actually hold a gravity hammer. I don't have one with me right now, but if you have seen any other pictures of this set, you can see that it can hold a gravity hammer, which is really neat because that's game accurate. And we love game accuracy. So yeah, the suspension is pretty much the exact same as the Warthog. So yeah, this is just a Warthog, just without the turret. But I mean, if you want like a troop hog, this is perfect for being a troop carrier hog without being a troop carrier hog. It's basically the Halo Infinite version of the troop hog. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can just, you know, to demonstrate like the amount of figure space on here, you have 2 seats in the front, you know, driver and passenger. So, you know, you can have Kelly right here blasting away with her shotgun. And then you can have the Marine and have him driving while also shooting at the same time, because multitasking. And you know, you can put your Spartans or your Marines back here, and they can sit down. They can even sit down, which is really neat. So yeah, they can sit right here, and you can actually like sort of connect the feet. Let's see here. Yeah. Here we go. You know, you guys know what I mean. And there's also holes back here, so you can peg in weapons if you so choose. So, you know, if he doesn't want to hold it, then obviously the blast effect shouldn't be there, but whatever. So yeah, just pegs in right there. You just stick it in the hole, and then boom. So yeah, this thing can hold a lot of troops. I currently don't really have a lot of them on me right now, but you get the picture. It can hold a decent amount. Like you can have one standing right here. You can have one standing right here. Here. It can be right here as well. It can be anywhere. One of them could literally just be holding the bar like this, standing. Like watch this. You can just be doing some crazy like upside down thing like that. So yeah, this is the Razorback. It's a very awesome set, and I like it a lot. Like this vehicle is really nice, and you know, it's not a Warthog, but it's still really sick. And you can just annihilate, you know, the banished forces. Just run them over with this thing, because it's like almost like a tank-esque. It feels like an armored tank almost. You know, just get him and then boom, boom, he's dead. He's gone. So yeah, that's the Razorback, guys. Really great set. One thing to note, these are the extra pieces. Minus the brick separator, you have these temporary pieces, which also count as the figure bases, which I used over here for these two guys. And then you have some extras here. These two I put together because they kind of are like that in the instructions. So yeah, you can use them for whatever you... This is a pretty good piece right here, this bar. I feel like this would be pretty useful. But yeah, these are the extra pieces. If you like what I do here and would like to support my work, consider buying me a coffee down in the description below. It's a small $5 donation and you don't have to commit monthly. If you would like, you could do it once, or you could do it many times. I greatly appreciate any support that you give me, and even you guys just watching this video is support enough. But if you would like to support me even further, there you go. But thank you guys, all of you, even if you don't buy me a coffee. All of you are awesome. Thank you. So this has been a review of the Mega Construx Halo Razorback Blitz. And overall, this set is really awesome. You know, without looking at all the QC issues with the figures people have been having, they're really great figures. I love them a lot. Especially the Brute and the Grunt, obviously, because the Grunt is superior. And the vehicle itself is really awesome. Like, it could be used for so much, like stop motions, a troop carrier, or dioramas, same deal. Or just in general, like a vehicle, just to run over the enemy. So yeah, overall, I totally recommend this set. It's currently $30, which is a little bit of a stretch, but just like the Warthog, it will probably go on sale eventually. So if you can find it for a really good price, I definitely recommend getting it then if you'd like to wait. But if you don't want to wait, then go for it. Go look for it or go order it online. Wherever you got to do to get it, because it's on Amazon, Walmart, you know, Target. I'm not sure if it's on Target. Anyways, you get what I mean. But yeah, this has been the review. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then share, all that jazz. And I'll catch you in the next one. Stay silly, guys.